We've put together 37 facts about art that are truly incredible. Art is one of the most important parts of human civilization. It has existed for as long as humans have, and just like we don't know how to live without food or shelter, we cannot survive without art in our lives. Art is something that makes us feel good about ourselves and the world around us. Here's a 37 facts about art that will blow your mind. The word art comes from the Latin word ars, which means skill, craft or technique. Leonardo da Vinci is considered to be one of the most famous artists in history. Michelangelo's David statue was originally commissioned as a symbol of Florence after defeating Pisa in 1504. Picasso's Les Demoiselles d'Avignon has been called the world's most important painting. It was created in 1907 and is currently housed at the Museum of Modern Art, MoMA, in New York City. Pablo Picasso painted Guernica during his stay with Francoist Spain and Nazi Germany, 1937–1938, for a World Peace Congress held in Paris on July 16, 1937 to commemorate the end of World War I. Art is one of humanity's oldest and most universal forms of expression. In ancient times, art was often used to tell stories about gods and goddesses. Artists usually create art for a living, but there are many other reasons people might make art, such as just for fun or to express their feelings. There are many different types of artists: sculptors, painters, musicians, actors, actresses, etc. You can also be an artist by making crafts like pottery or jewelry. Leonardo da Vinci was a polymath who excelled in painting, sculpting, architecture and science. Cubism is an art movement that originated in 1907 with Georges Braque and Pablo Picasso's first exhibition of paintings at the Salon des Indépendants in Paris. Picasso painted over 20,000 works of art during his lifetime. The Mona Lisa is one of the most famous pieces of artwork ever created by human beings. Michelangelo Buonarroti was born on March 6, 1475 to a stonecutter father and a mother who died soon after childbirth. Van Gogh only sold one painting during his lifetime, The Red Vineyard, 1888, for 400 francs to Anna Bosch, the sister-in-law of Émile Bernard, when he was 27 years old. Vincent van Gogh committed suicide on July 27, 1890 by shooting himself in the chest with a revolver 2 days after he had been discharged from hospital following treatment for what now seems like bipolar disorder or depression. Leonardo da Vinci invented the scissors. Pablo Picasso was a skilled painter, sculptor, printmaker and ceramicist. Vincent van Gogh only sold one painting during his lifetime. The Mona Lisa is actually smiling at you. Michelangelo's David is missing its left arm because it was damaged in a battle with Napoleon's troops in 1798. Art is the only major human endeavor that can be shared across all cultures, languages, and generations. There are over 10 million paintings in existence today. Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa has been stolen 4 times since 1911. Pablo Picasso was a prolific artist who created more than 20,000 pieces of art during his lifetime. Michelangelo's David is an iconic sculpture that stands at 17 feet tall and weighs 13 tons. Art is a universal language. Mona Lisa's smile has been argued about for centuries. Leonardo da Vinci was an artist, inventor, scientist, mathematician, musician and architect. Michelangelo painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel in Rome with scenes from Genesis on it to show God's power over man. Van Gogh cut off his ear in 1888 after he had a mental breakdown due to depression and loneliness. Pablo Picasso created Cubism, which involved painting objects as if they were seen from different angles at one time or broken into fragments. Artists have been painting for over 40,000 years. Leonardo da Vinci was the first person to use a vanishing point in his art. Van Gogh never sold a single painting during his lifetime and only had one piece accepted at the Salon de Paris exhibition in 1887. Vincent van Gogh cut off part of his earlobe during a fight with fellow artist Paul Gauguin while they were living together in Arles, France, 1888.